All right, here we go. Next question comes from Jill. Jill says, I hired my first VA. Congratulations. Could we give Jill, this is a success story too. Could we give Jill a standing ovation? Because we have been talking about hiring a VA and busting through fears and overcoming obstacles and speed bumps with Jill for a few member calls now. And that makes me really, really happy and really, really proud of you, Jill. That is awesome. And any tips on training and maximizing his productivity? Okay, so funny you asked. All right, we learned an amazing concept last week that's all about getting flow in your business and making sure that everybody on your team is doing what they love to do and want to do and are good at doing, not just offloading tasks to them that you don't want to do or don't feel like you have time to do, right? So I think the three things I would say on this are, one, understand this new VA's personality type. Maybe interview them, right? And take an hour and just say, hey, what do you really like to do? Like, when is a moment where you lose the concept of time? When is a moment where you look up and you're like, wow, I've been working 3 hours and I didn't even realize it? Give me some examples of those tasks, right? And push your list aside, what you want to give away, right? And just push that aside and have a good meeting with that person and understand them and understand how they work and understand how they operate and understand, most importantly, what they like to do, right? Sometimes we have to put our head down and do things we don't like to do, but the more things you give that person that really tells them what that really, that they love to do, the more they're going to get done. Okay. All right. The second thing that I would say to do is to, after you have this conversation, get super clear on expectations. Like, our team meets every Monday and we meet about once a quarter and we talk about the things I expect them to do. I don't really ever feel like we're that off base on expectations, right? Sometimes we get stuck because that's the nature of doing big things. But have really, really, really super clear expectations. Make sure that this person understands exactly what you want them to do, when you want them to do it, and probably why you want them to do it. Like, it's really important. If you can get someone to buy into the why, they'll get why you want them to do it by a certain date, a certain time. Don't listen to these knuckleheads out there that are like, hire someone and give them their job and just expect them to do everything right and perfect exactly the way you want it. Like, that's not true. You're gonna have to spend time with them. You're not going to gain any time back for the next 3 months. You're going to all the time of these tasks is going to be spent training and helping this person exceed your expectations. Okay. So that's the first thing, is figure out what they really flow with. They know what they like to do, so you can give them proper tasks to do that. Get clear on expectations. It's in writing all the time on paper. I just had a meeting with our home manager. We noticed some new things in our life from quarantine and lockdown, and the kids being home for virtual school disrupted our old flow and our old expectations. And we remapped out new expectations. We worked in 30-minute blocks to make sure that we knew there was enough time to do them. We took things off the list. She's now doing less things than she did before because there's no time to do them, because our world changed and our life changed and it got more complicated, and we had to give up some of those things to get back into rhythm and get back into flow. So make sure that you're realigning those expectations every 3 or 4 months to make sure that you're still on the same page. And then finally, I'm going to give you a little hint here. We don't affiliate for this person yet, but I really am probably going to, and I wish I was in your position. But if you'll look up Wealth Dynamics, they have an amazing test. It costs $100, but it's worth it. And also go to talent and also look up Talent Dynamics. This is a new system that we've been using to our employees just did it. Our team, we just had a 2-hour meeting all about our different profile types and all the things like that, about getting into flow with each other. And you should really look into that. So Wealth Dynamics, Jill, would be for you as the entrepreneur. You should take that. There it is. And then Talent Dynamics, I think, doesn't have a .com. It might have something else, Carrie. Check that. Talent Dynamics is more for like your team. It gives you a little bit different result when they take that. So check those out. Awesome stuff like the Myers-Briggs and things like that can work too if you don't want to drop the 100 bones right now. But take some kind of test where you know how you guys work together, what you like, what you don't like. And if you do those things, you'll be off to a great start. And my bonus tip would be go slow. Go slow. Go slow. All right. All right. Awesome question. Great question by Jill. Awesome question. Wealth dynamic stuff. We are going to have I'm going to do on the Membership Masters podcast soon. I'm going to be having the second in command, the guy who runs the American unit for Wealth Dynamics. I met him last week in Colorado on a networking trip, and his name's Trey, and he is an amazing, smart dude. And I'm going to be having him on the Membership Masters podcast just as soon as possible. Hannah and I are going to be figuring out how to get him on. And we're going to talk about wealth dynamics, and we're going to talk about the different personality types. And it's all about getting into flow of your work so that you can really hit your stride. And he's going to be on real soon. I'm hoping he can also give us a bonus course for our experts, trusted experts section. As you guys know, we've been putting trusted experts in the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint, covering things we may not be experts at. And Trey has been kind enough to volunteer. He's going to put some stuff in there for us. So it's going to be really cool. And we'll be able to introduce you to their program. Hey, y'all, Shane Sams here from the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast and flippedlifestyle.com. My wife, Jocelyn, and I are former school teachers who figured out how to make our entire living on the internet. And now we help other families do the same. Thank you so much for listening to today's featured online business question from a real member of the Flip Your Life community. I hope that you enjoyed today's show and that it helped you get unstuck and take your next steps in your online business journey. Have you ever had a question about online business, making money online, or becoming an internet entrepreneur? My wife, Jocelyn, and I have helped thousands of people start, build, and grow their own online businesses and create stable, predictable, recurring revenue for their family. We would love to help you and your family too inside of the Flip Your Life community. Each month, we host live members-only Q&As where we help you get unstuck and move closer to your family's dream. We would love to see you on our next Q&A inside of the Flip Your Life community. All you have to do is go to flippedlifestyle.com/free. That's flippedlifestyle.com/FREE. And you can sign up for a 30-day free trial to the Flip Your Life community. That's going to give you access to every single course, every single community forum, and 2 member calls every single month where you can come and ask questions live. That's flippedlifestyle.com/free. Go sign up for your free trial today. That's all I've got today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode of the Q&A with S&J. Tell us what you think about today's show in the comments, or go leave us a 5-star review. And tune in every single week for the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast, where we help a real member of the Flip Your Life community one-on-one, and then we air that conversation live for everyone to hear. Remember, all you need is 100 people to pay you $50 a month to make $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year. That's enough money to flip your life and change your family future. Until next time, get out there, take action, and do whatever it takes to flip your life. We'll see you then.